There is no doubt that the digital space has a big say in content distribution in today's reality. While it is not taking the biggest piece of the distribution pie in Nigeria at the moment, some early birds have successfully carved a niche in that space, and today they are the special guests at this brunch with the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. Big Brother reality television star Elozonam, who has since diversified his art into digital content, joins other known names within that space as they discuss current exploits and future opportunities.
It's been interesting being a content creator in Nigeria because I started when a lot of people were just coming up and some people had blown. So I think we're still at like the forefront of everything. People are emerging every day. Content creating or content creation is actually becoming a bigger thing now. And it's been interesting to see. It's a struggle, but it's an interesting journey.
Wow.
The ambience is quite bubbly, with dozens of creatives expressing their natural hair dye, fashion statements and other unique ensemble bearing the identification of a generation seeking to catch attention.
I feel this is a great opportunity, and it's for people who are content creators to know that we are being seen out there, we are being appreciated, our works have been appreciated. As in some years back, this was never in place. I think this is the first time, and I feel great. I feel blessed to be part of the content creators.
I think not just Nigerian content creating space, every content creating space, there's always room for improvement, right? You can always make your productions better. You can always have better sound, better lighting. You can always work to make them better. And I would say, as advice, I would say engage the audience, right? And just make sure that you're providing the content that your audience is showing up to see.
While a good number of content owners are already garnering attention online, there is still enough room for the latecomers and even those hoping to adapt content originally created for the traditional media to the digital space, and that is according to former broadcast regulator Emeka Mba.
You guys are the future of content creation. There's no doubt about that. So my point is this: the central focus of what I'm going to talk about today is really that you're in a digital space. And there's an understanding, if there's anything you take away, is to understand that in my day, we had TV that started at 4 p.m. and ended somewhere with the national anthem at midnight. Okay? We had one network and bunch of other state TV channels that were broadcasting the same kind of stuff. But today, the world has changed. The world has changed so drastically that even when I worked as a regulator, we had this stupid notion that you could control what digital is. But digital is, the way I see it, it's like an insurgent. You think it's here. I mean, to imagine that NTA, let's use NTA as an example. NTA says I'm a broadcaster, but all of you are broadcasting as well, okay? And this is what digital is. Digital says Coca-Cola makes soft drinks, but Coca-Cola also creates content with Coke Studio. Okay, so Red Bull makes drinks, but Red Bull has probably one of the biggest channels on YouTube. They create amazing content. So even for brands, you're living in a world where everyone is moving. And technology, because technology is also moving, we're all moving with it. And my own idea is that if you want to remain successful, you can't be, the Igbos have a saying that if you want to enjoy the masquerade, you can't stay in one place. Abi? As the masquerade is moving, you also have to move with it.
The current raves online, including Kiki, Mr. Macaroni, Elozonam, also share their 2 kobo on operations in that space.
Don't take on, advising, or if I'm in the position to advise people, or for my proteges that come to me, because I'm like in the background most times. I have a lot of young people that come to me for content creation, and I always tell them the same thing. Be unique and do not focus on competition, because that's the fastest and easiest way to lose your self-esteem and your confidence, and also the fastest way to fall, even before you rise. Because if you're thinking competition, you're going to be discouraged by the first couple of views you get. And going viral is almost a setup. Just allow things flow. Be yourself. Carve your own niche. Be unique. Just like there are different genres of music, you have different genres in content creation.
One of my favorite artists has this amazing quote. He says, in the future, everyone's going to have their 15 seconds of fame, and I believe now everybody has their infinite amount of space for fame. So I think with content, it is currency. You know, you want to make money, you go make content on YouTube. It's not going anywhere. The internet is not going anywhere.
The brunch ends on a high note as creatives return to the drawing board with more ammunitions than they had and more confidence in the realization of the power they command. The future of digital content creation is definitely bright with their eyes on the prize.